contributes the handset manufacturing market. You will come to know the cost of manufacturing is only 178 rupees. The Reliance was the first who came into the market with the handset of 750, follow only Reliance network, and that was CDMA. But the cost they did, and they supplied these handsets to the farmers in the rural. For the rural sector, how they charge in the absence of electricity. Then, since the background was engineering, we got one concept of piezoelectric cell. That cell, if you put a displacement on that particular crystal, it will generate some electricity. So we came with the small battery concept. If you put it in your boot and if you say walk for an hour, that battery will get charged. Even if you put into the bullock cart and if that bail gadi is moving, that battery again will get charged. Third option was the solar, but solar again the panel was very expensive. Then we tried out this mobile money transfer. If you put, because if ultimately I want to use it for the farmer, they are illiterate, they cannot use. But then biometric in the mobile, if I can put, there will be a transparency in the transaction, even for the farmers. So putting all this together, the hardware and software, we came out with device called Swing Tel. Particularly I bought for you, just to show you. This is the device, if the cameraman can focus on this. This is the device called Swing Tel. You will not find in market or anywhere. This is the 100% product of the MIT, after the 3 years of research we did this. This is the device, and for the student purpose, for the farmer purpose, the size was like this. We gave it to the farmers, 50 farmers from Marathwada region, 50 farmers from the Vidarbha region, and there were only 4 icons we purposely kept on this. School ka icon, hospital ka icon, and the third icon was Krushi Utpanna Bajar Samiti Bajar Bhav. The moment that farmer will click on the school ka icon, the number will appear 1 to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. If suppose he want to take a lesson from 4th class, click on 4. The available Itihas, Bhughol, Marathi, Vignan. The moment you click on to the Itihas ka chapter 1 to 8, click on the 4th chapter, the animated professor will come and he will give a lesson to that. This is the device that farmer can use that anywhere, anytime, anybody. There is no restriction, there is no interface. He need not to operate anything other than just click, click and click. And then after this we thought of, let us introduce this for the higher education sector. We manufactured 500 with this type of case. The moment you put into it and moment you connect this to this will act as a laptop, a mini laptop. And the size is just like a diary that you are carrying the entire world in your hand. Kar lo duniya muthi mein. So this is what we have used, and how we have used it I will tell you. This is the 3 years of research. The Swing Tel, the cost when we manufactured only 500 pieces, the cost was around 9,500, with this case 10,500. Then I approached the government again, give me some funding. It's a 20 lakhs of rupees, whatever we can, we did. Now I want to go for 5,000 pieces, give me some more 20 lakhs, but they refused. But then my idea was to give this product to the farmer at the cost of 2,000 rupees, less than that. We also approached to the service provider. If the BSNL can give a card to the farmer, say that 100 rupees per month, and if we can bundle this offer, the handset of ours with the BSNL card into it, if I can give this to the rural students, if I give it to the rural farmers, they can use it. They can use it properly, and whatever the vision of Abdul Kalam Sahab, the India will become a superpower in 2020, that can come into the reality. That was the idea why he introduced the Pura. So this is the device, this is the all MID configuration. This is what the software we installed onto this. So I will skip a few this thing, what is the scenario and what are the service providers, but basic aim was to approach to the service provider to give or to request them to offer a service at the minimum cost so that the student can be well equipped with their services. So we approached to so many peoples. But this idea basically came from the Apple. So there are three Apples, they changed the entire world scenario. One Apple, that is Adam, second was Newton, and third Apple was Steve Jobs, who invented it. But those days were more beautiful when the fruits was only BlackBerry and Apple. Now they have become so complicated, even the BlackBerry cannot be used by a simple person. Let me tell you, I will be finishing in next 5 to 10 minutes, but most of the people, we don't understand what is 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G. But when I say 1G, 1G means all wired connection, all wired telephone, what happened? Yeah. All wired phones, that came into the category of 1G, first generation. G stands for generation. 2G, wireless, voice and text, that is 2G. What is 3G? The third component added into it, voice, text and video, that is 3G. So what is 4G? Voice, text, video and real-time transmission. If Savai Gandharva is happening at Pune, or if the live match is going on between Australia and India and we are losing, on the way of losing the match, you can see live coverage here, and that is 4G. So these are the various steps. But this G, one of the famous cartoon on G, आई-वडील आपल्या मुलाला झोपवत असतात. The moment they start telling him a story, एक था राजा, he said, Daddy, don't tell me anything. I know everything about the 2G scam and Raja. That is a hype made by the media, basically. Let me tell you, the South Korea was the first and Japan was the second who implemented 3G in their respective countries. To believe me, we are still 10 years behind. Pakistan using 4G, Bangladesh is using 4.5G, and India we are not using even 2G. So forget about 2.5 and other things. This is the situation. जब ताज पे हल्ला हुआ, the person was controlling from the Pakistan, move to the left, move to the right, fire. I mean, everybody, we saw that. So they are much more ahead than India. So invented 3G, but that is on paper, that is not in reality. Not every one of us, we are not getting a 3G for a minute on our mobile. So when 3G comes, what exactly happened? 3G means service beyond text. You will get a TV on your mobile. Like you have a Tata Sky, you have a Dish TV, you have this thing. The moment you will pay 100 rupees to the idea will say, okay, I will give you 10 channels, Star Plus, Star Maza and all those channels. That is possible. What is the importance of 3G? With the 3G you can see the live TV coverage on your mobile. The video chatting is possible. Social networking we are using, we are just putting a messages with the photo. But the moment the 3G will available on your mobile, you can do the video chatting. You can read the paper on your mobile, that is mobile news. Those who are having an iPad, still it is possible you can read the newspaper, but that can also available in Latur. You can read the Times of India, DNA, Lokmat, Ekmat, everything on this. Social networking, I mean astrology. आज पण सकाळी उठल्यानंतर मेष काय म्हणतं, सिंह काय म्हणतं. I mean, most of the people we are addicted to it. So it's a big market. Social networking, that is astrology, sports club for the students, 3G video dating, then video blogging, video opinions. Anna Hazare. I mean, still do the missed call and then you will be converted. You are supporting Anna Hazare. But here you can put the video opinions through your mobile. And mobile gaming, mobile movies, mobile advertising, like the serial which you are watching on the TV, the same type of serial or small video you can watch on the mobile. That is power of 4G, of course, which I am trying. and mobile advertising. But the most important, again I am referring to Abdul Kalam Sahab when he said the India will become a superpower in 2020. My friend, the election can happen, the voting can happen through this mobile. Because Nandan Nilekani came with the UID, single number. Because of number portability, you can have a single number of your mobile, irrespective of the service provider, maybe Airtel, Idea, BSNL, Aircel. Single number, single UID with the biometric onto it, everyone, we can vote, and there we can change the entire democracy or the entire political scenario of this. And there where we can become the superpower which Dr. Kalam was referring. What are these initiatives? How it can help into the higher academics? The Airtel came with the concept called M Guruji. You can give the GRE, TOEFL on through your mobile. That is in picture. SNDT and TTSL, that is Tata Teleservices, they sign an MOU, and all the SNDT students, they can take their GRE, TOEFL and all competitive exams on their mobile. This is in existence. The concept of English Sipo by Tata Docomo, that is available on your mobile. But very interestingly, the one device is doing so many things. So one psychiatrist is talking to the mobile. He said, sometimes you are a cell phone, sometimes you are a web browser, sometimes you are a contact manager. You have multiple personality disorders. Single device is doing so many things. So this is what the aim education in India, when ICT in higher education. So I am referring not to the computers and broadband and internet, because now the time has come where we can think of utilizing this device anytime, anywhere, anybody. And that's why we are referring to the aim education. But the education state in Maharashtra is in very sorry state. 1,14,531 schools, they have a single teacher. 1,65,000 schools, they don't have a drinking water, and so many things. I mean, most of the people, they must have talked on to this. But through the mobile, we can do the innovations in this, and those innovations are M-commerce, M-health, M-education. Who are the players in this? Who are the players who are offering the M-commerce on your mobile? There is a Spice Mobile, Oxycash, M-Check, N-Check, ICICI Mobile. These are the companies who are into the market, is giving you the live M-commerce. Who are the companies in mobile health for your personal applications, for patient monitoring? It's AIMS, Apollo, Dr. Batra. Apollo, the chain of hospital, they are into the telemedicine, tele-education. And even on this swing tail, the doctor can come and tell you what is dengue, what is chikungunya, what is swine flu. The moment you initiatives, I have a less time, I need to conclude in next 2 to 3 minutes, so I am skipping most of these things, but I thought today let me share, because I worked on this AIM education since from last 3 years, but only what is happening is that we are disturbing the environment. Everything we are talking wireless, wireless, wireless. So the pakshi je sandhyakali yeun bastat, so where they will go? No wire is there. So one of the senior bird is saying, just close your eyes and imagine the wire and sit in a straight line. Because everybody is using wireless. We are talking of wireless. Can India make a paradigm shift in ICT? Yes. It was Aryabhatta who gave a concept of zero to the entire world. Similarly, the India can give a message of the holistic teaching and holistic learning, because we are the pioneer since from Nalanda and all those. So I don't want to comment on this. But then the Indian higher education system regulated by so many regulators. So there is a need to have a single regulated system in the country. I will all skip this Indian education system and mobile, but this is a need. On this side, we have a basic school infrastructure and the challenges at the 21st century. What we have, the basic infrastructure at the school and colleges, then only we can think of the uses of ICT effectively for the upliftment of the education at urban and at rural. Now we were talking in the principal's office that there is a new star added into our solar system. We know Jupiter, Saturn, but a new star added, and that is Google. मराठीमध्ये म्हणतात गुगलून काढला. Whatever the information you want, just put it. But I will tell you, there are at least 18 intelligent search engines which are much more faster than the Google. If you can turn iBookie.com, it's an intelligent search engine. The moment you put a weather, that server intelligently knows he is typing from Latur. He will immediately give you option. Atmosphere in Latur, atmosphere in Aurangabad, atmosphere in Ausa. Intelligent search engine, the beta search engine. iBookie.com, iElectric.com, AltaVista.com, AllTheWeb.com. So many search engines which are much more powerful than the Google. ICT, intervention in education, key initiative. But see, nowadays because of this, the situation is like this. In 1990, people used to work very hard and the TV was bulky, big. But now what happened is exactly reverse. In 2008, it's a TV getting shrunk and the people getting fat. So, academic reforms, I will skip this. Academic reforms at a glance, but most of the players, they entered into Ajit Premji, Infosys, HDFC, the central government, Apollo. Harvard Packard signed up an initiative with IIIT Bangalore, and they are starting their university. Perhaps I will conclude here. Ramdev Baba and all other things. Now the definitions in the IT era has been changed, even if you are doing a yoga. What is saying? In your memory or in your mind's browser, clear your cache. Now delete your history and now navigate to a blank web page. That means you can start the meditation. So Learning Lab initiative, the students, how you can correlate with the higher education, but the class of say 8th standard and biology subject, if I give them a mobile with a good camera and if I can ask the students, go to the garden and click the photograph of the various trees, butterfly, and correlate with your actuals. So that is the study beyond classroom that is possible. Use of GPS. Tell me the best thing in Latur and Aurangabad. The student can go, can use their GPS and then can correlate. This is the situation, but we need to adopt the technology for the effective working. Otherwise, the situation will happen like this. Kamacha gattha vadat challay, chair is also increasing and the work is still pending. This is the road ahead, and all these recommendations and all these I will skip and come to the concluding slide. This is what needed, what Aditya Birla said. Give a hungry man a fish for a day, he will eat it, and next day he would be hungry again. Instead, if you taught him how to fish, he would be able to feed himself and his family for a lifetime. So ICT has to learn by the teachers and ICT has to learn by the students. So this is the conclusion. Mother was very much excited. My baby of 1.5 age saying something, and what baby was saying, the Google blog. They are so smart. Even if you show them how to click the button and how to start the movie, even if you don't know, they will come, they will start the computer, they will click on that and they will run. I mean, everywhere you must have experienced this. So
yesterday morning, we offered a puja and beautiful flowers to Mata Saraswati, goddess of knowledge. I think everyone may have the feeling she really blessed us. Dayannand College of Commerce to you people. Once again, to thank the goddess Mata Saraswati, I would like to request the dignitaries on the dais to offer puja and flowers to her. flowers speak the language of honor and respect. Let's honor and welcome the dignitaries on the dais. I would like to request Honorable Principal of our college, Dr. Pandit sir, to welcome today's chief guest, Honorable Dr. P.T. Chaudhary sir, with a shawl, bouquet, and memento. Dr. P.T. Chaudhary sir, Executive Vice President, Indian Commerce Association, as well as Joint Secretary, Maharashtra State Commerce Conference. I would like to request respected Vice Principal Dr. Pande sir to welcome Honorable Dr. Pande sir with the shawl, memento.